do we have a hard copy? I think we got something from Mr. Vundla, was it? Yes, which is electronic. Yeah, and of course before that I had received. I don't know whether you sent it
Chair,
to
I'm
my
informed that it's inserted at the back of your file.
Oh. These have item numbers. What item number would it be?
So the statement be 1 to 8, and then there'll be 3 annexures TN1, TN2, TN3. That will be 9, 10, and 11.
Item 6, is it? Thank you. Thank you.
You do have
Yes.
Apologies
Perhaps
for that.
they should have inserted a flag or a tab. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Ms. Sigels-Ncube.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Chair, just to add to your displeasure, the statement that you have before you will be amended by Mr. Nku as he goes along. There are certain aspects of his statement that he wants either excluded or rephrased, but given the late hour within which the statement was received and his indication that he wants those amendments to be made this morning, there wasn't enough time to deal with it and we didn't want to waste any further time. It is also for that reason that the statement won't be flighted, because it hasn't been redacted, but also there are aspects of it that he no longer wants to disclose. And there's some which I have indicated to him as a hard no, that if there's no reason why certain things should not be excluded. So I will be keeping a careful watch in case he tries to exclude something that we haven't agreed on excluding. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Ms. Sigels-Ncube.
Mr. Nku, can you please keep your microphones on at all time? Yes. And usually the chair says this, but you are reminded that you are still under oath. May I ask you to just, Mr. Musikidi had given some indication as to why you decided to prepare this statement.
Chair, thank you very much, Commissioners. Thank you very much, Advocate Musikidi and Advocate Nku. In relation to the draft of this statement, upon my testimony on Thursday, I've had a long and hard chat with my spiritual leader. The dismay was indicated, and it became clear that regardless of what I fear, I must come to the Commission and lay it bare, and then the Lord will take care of the rest. What I've inserted in my previous statements, and it was mainly out of fear. So after that chat, I saw it fit and correct that I need to come to the Commission and set the record as straight as I can. And it was a conscious decision that one took. That's when on Friday morning we had a consultation with Advocate Musikidi relating to the fact. Thank you very much.
Okay, and then insofar as the statement is concerned, if I can ask you to go to page 7 of the statement and confirm that that is your signature.
Indeed, this is my signature, Chair.
Could you just raise your voice, please? when you
Indeed,
answer?
this is my signature, Chair.
Thank you. And can you, apart from the corrections which you will make now or in your evidence, do you confirm the correctness of the statement?
Yes, with the corrections inclusive, I do confirm.
Yes. So I think we can skip the first 4 paragraphs of your statement because you've told us what the purpose is. Maybe you can start with the heading that says, how I came to know of the information, and if I'm correct, the information relates to the truck insofar as the Ayrton drug bust is concerned. Is that the information you're referring to in your heading?
Indeed, Chair.
Is that the closest the mics can get to you?
Just hold it.
Maybe that's not really. Oh no, switch them on. Switch them on.
Sorry, Chair.
Yes.
Chair.
Maybe it's not even necessary to bring them closer, but just speak up, please.
Or if it is at all possible, may I exchange the chair? Because I'm not comfortable. I usually sit on that chair.
Oh, okay. Please do what you are comfortable with. Yes.
Thank you very much, Chair.
Or you want to be shorter?
I wanted to be shorter. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you.
Okay. You may proceed then from how I came to know of the information.
Okay. How I came to know of the information. Apologies. I was introduced to a person known to me as Ibi by my distant relative.
Sorry. Sorry. Perhaps let's do both spellings. It's open code IBY close code or open code EBY close code.
I was known to me as IBY open code close code or EBY open close code by my distant relative Mr. Kevin Mapatso. Mr. Mapatso was known to me not only as a relative but also as a person who had occupied a public office, including serving as a member of parliament and as deputy minister in military veterans between 2014 and 2019. The introduction was therefore one that I regarded significant and credible at the time.
Or one that you regarded as significant and credible at the time. Sorry. No, I'm repeating that because I spoke at the same time as you were finishing the sentence. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Is there agreement to skip the full name between the two?
Yes.
All right, okay.
So can you just clarify when the introduction was made? In paragraph 5.
The introduction was made earlier on in 2021.
In 2021?
In 2021. I only got to know the gentleman in 2021.
You're saying that Mr. Mapatwe introduced you to EB in 2021?
In 2021, yes.
Okay. Please proceed.
At this time of the introduction, I understood EBIBY to be a businessman involved in the coal mining industry. I was further informed or otherwise understood that he had access to or operated a refinery situated in the Northwest Province. Mr. Mapatso.
Sorry. I did not mean that you should each time spell the name. No, it was just at the beginning when you were mentioning it for the first time, and especially because there are two spellings. Otherwise, just pronounce it the way you pronounce it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Mapatso was aware of my skill set and background, particularly my ability to follow, trace, and obtain information, as well as the fact that I had an extensive network within Transnet and broader logistics sector. On or about May 2021, Mr. Mapatso informed me that EB allegedly required assistance in relation to the movement of a consignment. I was informed by Mr. Mapatso that EB required assistance with tracking a shipment which was said to involve drugs and which was allegedly connected to EB's competitor. As it was explained to me, the intended objective was to use information relating to the shipment so that lawful enforcement could intercept the consignment. Okay.
Can you just tell us what you mean by that? Everything after the consignment, intercept the consignment, Chair, must be deleted, and Mr. Nku will explain what he means by the information relating to the shipment so that law enforcement could intercept the consignment. And here specifically, Mr. Nku, I want you to deal with whether this interception would be a lawful seizure or whether it was always known that it would be an unlawful seizure and that the drugs would be susceptible to theft by drug cartels.
Sorry. Can you please read right up to where this is supposed to end?
As it was paragraph 10, as it was explained to me, the intended objective was to use information relating to the shipment so that law enforcement could intercept the consignment, full stop, and that's where it ends.
So it was, we crossed that out. All
Correct,
of
Chair.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
The agreement is then that Mr. Nku will then explain to us what he means by that law enforcement could intercept the consignment with specific reference to whether the interception was intended to be a lawful bust or whether it was always the intention that it would be an unlawful bust or that it would be compromised in such a way that it would affect or undermine the integrity of the bust.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. The main objective was that the consignment must not reach its intended recipient, and a bust is significant in that that would be the only indicator to EB that was successful to do say for instance if the consignment was stolen without a recording of a bust, there wouldn't have been proof that the intended objective was met. And over and above that, an occurrence of a bust becomes recorded. It becomes a matter of public information. So, from a credibility point of view, it would affect the reputation of the other party. That the objective was not particularly relating to the consignment itself, but their broader business schemes in terms of having access. So the past being lawful or unlawful, the most important thing was the past occurring and a past recorded. An objective would have been met.
Okay, so let's just take it step by step. EB Boss is a drug trafficker, correct?
That's what I've came to understand.
Okay, and when you say the intended recipient is also a drug trafficker?
That would be the case.
And the intended recipient is a competitor of EB Boss?
Correct.
Okay, and EB Boss would have to know that the consignment is intended for his competitor?
They would have to know.
Okay, and the competitor also knows that the drugs is on its way?
Correct.
And you are then there to make sure, or you are tasked or brought into this operation by who does the introduction, by Mr. Mapatswe, and tasked by EB Boss to make sure that his rival doesn't get the intended shipment, the drugs.
Correct.
And it doesn't matter to him if he doesn't get the drugs himself.
If he would have gotten them, there would have been a therefore. Because it would seem, because looking at these things pertaining to drugs and whatnot, they are markers. I think they use markers of sorts. So it would have been known that maybe through his channel these things were dispersed.
You mean the bricks are branded, they have a particular brand reflecting that they belong to a certain camp?
Correct, Commissioner.
And then in that scenario, what is the benefit to EB if the drugs gets confiscated, so if there is a bust, whether lawful or unlawful?
In a scenario like that, he would have cut or short-circuited his competitor.
Sorry. By that, what do you mean? Is it purely a money factor or a continuing supply issue? Earlier when you testified, and I may have misunderstood, I thought what you're saying is it would disrupt the competitor's relationship with the suppliers.
Correct.
Did I understand you correctly?
Correct, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you.
And what are you saying, that when you received the information from EB, it was always the intention to involve the police to do this interception, or was there a point in time where you intended to do it on your own, and when you couldn't, you had to get assistance from the police to do a seizure?
No, at no point had I any intentions to do it alone. The intended outcome was for there to be a bust. Hence, earlier on, I've alluded to the fact that if there's no such, then how else would he have known that the competitor is disadvantaged? We wouldn't have found out. So the whole point was for there to be a discovery that the competitor is most, let me put it maybe in this manner, that the competitor is unreliable to the people they are dealing with.
Okay, whilst we're on that topic, can we maybe then just deal with the WhatsApp exchanges relevant to this aspect of your evidence, so that we can just short-circuit it and understand your evidence in relation to what was communicated contemporaneously in the chats. And to confirm here that when we look at the TREAM chats, that Alpha is EB, correct? In the Dream chats, the person Alpha is EB.
Correct.
Okay. It is CJC 274, Commissioners. It's the WhatsApps and screenshots exhibit. Can somebody please assist the witness? So if I could ask you to go to page 49, just so that we can get the date